welcome to Birds on Film!
Birds on film, birds on film, birds on film. Ooh, cast a spell on that.
Today we are going to be talking about the adored cult classics. One of them, and then the sequel that came out years later.
Subject to review.
Of course.
Everybody loves Hocus Pocus. It's a Disney original, right?
Yes. Always played consistently on the ABC Family block.
13 Nights of Halloween begins. Prepare for the scare.
But I didn't really grow up a Disney kid. I was not into the Disney originals. I was not into Hocus Pocus. I don't think I really saw the movie until I was an adult.
I don't think I've seen the film since I was a child, because afterwards I just never really wanted to watch it.
So you are not a person who threw it on every year on purpose.
My sister would have it on.
Okay, so it would filter in.
Yeah, I'd say, whoa,
Okay.
Hot women, skedaddle away.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Row. Whoa.
Oh, God. Achi machi.
Okay, don't I get your phone number, your area code? You want my route schedule?
Oh, thou wouldst take me in the morning.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, believe me, thou wouldst.
I guess we just go into it, right? With, the first one came out. It was an absolute financial bomb.
Really?
Apparently. Yeah, it did not make any money. Totally gross. Not as much as the studio wanted, and they kind of shelved it. It's one of these films, and there's a lot of them out there that when basic cable would run them every single year, start picking up steam, and people start loving them.
Looking forward to it, making cake pops about it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. It's very marketable. It's a Christmas movie for Halloween.
Yes, you said
Musical number, merchandisable, costumes. Yeah, just
almost surprising that they waited so long to make the sequel, right?
Well,
you'd think, because the love
we're in the age of no new ideas.
That's very true.
People have given up, Dustin. Nobody wants to work anymore.
It's official. The witches are back.
A lot of virgin talk.
It's really fucky.
It's a really horny film.
It's really fucky. Obviously, Sarah Jessica Parker plays Sarah Sanderson. Very fucky, very horny lady.
Really boy wanting some boys.
Because the whole witch trope of luring children to their witch place house. Do witches have a special name for a house?
Well, there's the little gingerbread house.
Right, I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But luring children to eat them.
Yes.
She does not seem hungry. She seems horny.
Yeah, she
Specifically for young boys. It's very weird.
It's
very
odd.
Off-putting. Did not like that.
No. But young me, big fan.
SJP is for the kids.
Hang him on a hook and let me play with him.
No! My basic qualm with this movie, even though I get that it's very campy and cheesy and corny, it just is lazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the cat tries to stop him from lighting the candle once and then lets it happen and then speaks. Little dude, you should have started talking way sooner. They all would have listened to you. They'd have been like, holy shit, a cat. But instead you just let him do it and you're like, oh, fuck.
Why are these characters so stupid?
Yes.
And portrayed so silly?
Yes, some of the things I was just like, that didn't, you could have figured out a way to make plausible, obstacle. Also, I don't like the little girl.
You don't, no, she's real bad.
Don't like her.
She's real bad.
Some scenes, I was like, all right, nice. But most of them, I was like, no, she's annoying me.
Okay, back on the horny stuff real quick. Odd sexualizing of the little girl. No, not the little girl, the teenage girl.
The love interest?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name, and I don't remember what you're talking about.
Talking about, oh, you've grown in.
Ew!
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's the little girl, it's giving her brother shit, and she's
She keeps saying he's a virgin.
Max likes your boob.
Oh my god, right?
I couldn't wear anything like that because I don't have any, what do you call them, Max? Yabos?
Maybe I'm misremembering my entire childhood, but if I had told a girl in front of my brother likes your boobs, he would have killed me.
Yeah, would have gotten the smack.
Yeah.
Well, that's because this kid's a pussy.
Yeah.
He's a huge wimp.
Bad protagonist.
Yeah, real bad
Not rooting for him at all.
No, I hate this kid. Max Dennison? Fuck you.
Not a good name either. I don't like it.
A school hell. I'm your host, Boris Karloff Jr.
So the whole plot of the two films kind of revolve around this black candle. Okay, and this black candle is this summoning tool for the sisters.
So these witches get hung, but they cast a spell right before they're hung that will bring them back to life if a virgin lights this black flame candle.
Yes.
Good premise.
Solid.
Yeah.
There's definitely something to work on there.
Yeah,
it's
I like
fun,
that.
Easy.
And I like the gag of them coming back to life in modern age and having to figure out modern technology and like a street, like black asphalt. They're like, what is this black river? Ew.
It's a little fish out of water story. It's super simple. If you're gonna do something like this, it's like the easiest thing to do. I think I don't want to sound too like judgmental or like angry review type, but like my main issue with both of these films is I feel like they're too easy. Sometimes there's nothing truly like, there's no meat on this bone here, right? It's like pure like family comedy. There's not really anything to take from it, which at times that's good. But especially in 2 for me, that like whole cookie cutter thing, it's just too much after a while.
You can make plausible obstacles.
Yes.
Without getting too like crazy with it.
Yeah.
To me it's lazy that some of this shit doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Some of this shit's like, I tried to stop it.
Both of the films very lazy.
Yeah.
Both very lazy.
It's just a bunch of hocus pocus.
However, in Hocus Pocus 2, you got Sam Richardson. I think he knocks it out of the park. He does so well. I enjoy watching his performance and his face and him so much that I liked the movie.
Really?
On his shoulders alone.
What's a virgin?
Person who has never lit a candle.
The second movie is origin story. We see the Sanderson sisters as little kids and why they are the way they are, how they became witches.
Yes.
All that. So you're supposed to have sympathy for them?
And then we're also supposed to believe that especially Winnie is like friends with her sisters in the sequel. Which that didn't make sense to me at all. Right,
because you've watched the entire first movie her abuse them.
Sisters! Ready, drink the life potion. Simpleton.
That's part of the bit.
She's the smart leader sister. The other two are dumb.
Yes.
And she bosses them around.
One's the blonde airhead. The other's the fat one.
Yeah, it's the two tropes.
Yes.
You've got two types of women. Skinny and dumb, fat and dumb.
Yes.
Or like comedically bumbling, right? Like and they really like lean into those.
To me, the sequel with that change of like, oh, they're friends now, it screams to me that like corporate girl boss, girl power, women stick together vibes.
I think that's actually...
You think that's a positive of the film?
Undetermined, but I think I got the same vibe from the younger girls.
Yeah, but you don't think by the end of the sequel, we're at that point with the Sanderson sisters all of a sudden, and the beginning as well.
So
because they do that decently, like how the Sanderson sisters kind of play along with the three girls kind of relationship, even though the one girl's just like not even in the movie.
Yeah, like.
Like, we're there for the Sanderson sisters and to have fun. I think it's kind of pointless to try and make them characters at this point like that. Especially
think
like a money-grabbing type.
The new generation of witches, the reclamation of witches as a positive culture is like the girl boss thing that I got. Where like girl power, female friendships, actually witches like are cool. That to me is like the corporate girl boss, like feminism.
Is that like...
which I didn't hate.
I don't even know if I'd say I hated it. But
You hated it. You're sexist.
No, okay.
Any kind of statement they make, moral, feminist, whatever, is kind of moot when it's in a glorified Walgreens commercial. Found this at the register of my local Walgreens, where I went immediately after watching this movie because I felt like I needed to for some reason.
I had a real hankering for some Walgreens.
Yeah, needed to go buy batteries and allergy medications.
It's a real bad poster too.
No.
What these three are just like kind of clipped in. They look like clip art. They look like...
Well, what else do you want?
Oh, well, there's
You got the
something better.
Roombas.
Oh.
That pissed me off.
You didn't like the Roombas?
She had like 3 one-liners in a row.
She's just quipping. Mary is
She was
just
like, I'm getting my screen time in, okay?
I am getting my shit in.
I've got my lines and I'm saying them.
You're misbehaving. Oh, Winnie, I'm surfing, cowabunga.
And one, to me, doesn't really do anything much like that. It's just obviously like, hey, this is supposed to be the Christmas Halloween movie.
Right.
Like, it has very much that feel, which I think at times can be a little grating. But I kind of love the colors. I love the colors of it. And then in 2, it's just like really moot.
And
Nothing.
then, again, you're in Walgreens, and it's like so sterile.
Fluorescent.
Very odd. Do you think that the second one is like girl boss feminism
Because
positive?
the first one's so
Because
horny?
the first one is so horny, fucky, weird, like
Yeah.
like
Well, I think the new one's so girl boss like because that's how they're gonna get their little brownie points.
and they certainly can't make the same jokes.
No, because
Could never get away with
fucking Sarah Jessica Parker sitting on Homeboy's lap.
or talking about a teenager's boob. I liked that the Sanderson sisters costume competition was like a drag show. It was like a drag competition.
Yes.
But then it was also like, was there a tinge of transphobia, but then they tried to make it positive?
Bird, there is no way that this film has any type of transphobia. There's no way. It definitely. There's like.
I was ready, and then they kind of
Mary-
peeled back, and I was like, wait, but then.
Like the one people in the back.
Yeah,
where
it was
they just
like
had
you've
Mary
got these
be like a guy.
Right, they've got these
Also,
these
like
fabulous looking drag queens.
Yeah.
And then there's like a guy with a beard and a dress.
Yes.
And she's like, you're supposed to be me? You look great. Or whatever it is. But it's like.
You get it because.
But it's like it's weird because on the one hand you want to be like, that's good because you weren't mean because there are people in the world who wear dresses and have beards.
But the thing is that in that scene we're supposed to be laughing at it.
They wanted to make them a punchline, but then they made it nice.
Yeah,
It
but
was
but the
weird.
joke that it is that it's nice to me
There's-
at least. The joke is that she's stupid
Oh.
because she's the stupid one. It's really fucked up.
There's nothing in it that would offend me.
Yeah.
Right? None of the jokes are
Oh, you're
at
telling
my
me.
expense. Right? None of the jokes are at our expense. But like, I still cocked my head at some of the stuff and was just like, is that even, what is this? What are we trying to say?
Yeah, it's like, I wonder why it was done like this. Who gave this the okay?
It's almost like they were like, hey, if you want to find this funny, you'll laugh at it. If you want to feel good about this, you'll feel good about it. But probably I don't think you accomplish
I don't think the
either
comedy
end.
should ever be in any of that if you're trying to make someone feel good.
Right, but it's like you can wink behind someone's back because they're not going to get the joke. Is that what's happening? X.
Not
Cut
fair.
that scene, don't want it.
Well, there's
Or just do it better. Do it better. That's my advice. Do it better. I think we really have not talked about the plot at all.
Then let's talk about the plot.
But like, there's not that much to speak of. I think the plot in the second one is better.
You think it's better?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You don't think that they're just randomly being another black candle is really silly?
He made it.
It's just like...
God, that scene where he's like, well, I couldn't light it, it wouldn't work. And they're like, why? He's like... That
was a good
horny
joke. That was a very good
very good horny joke. Very, very funny. That's like the whole spirit of the movie to me. On his shoulders. He carried this movie by himself.
No. Actually, no, I don't think I do.
No problem at all.
I did like that the girls become witches and like save the day by being witches.
Yeah, that's fun. It's very cute.
I did not like the boyfriend who was like, that's making fun of people? Oh, I didn't know. Well, I have a lot of apologizing to do.
It's this
annoying.
This is my main issue with
Nobody's bad. They're just misunderstood. Nobody can make a mistake.
One's just able to be a character.
Like, they tried to do the like dumb jock boyfriend who's, but then they backed off on it.
Let's subvert it.
Let's subvert it.
It's like, why do we need to subvert it?
He's so stupid, he's not mean.
Yeah.
What?
Like, there's no real reason to make this character like that.
No! None!
It's just lazy.
Oh, no, the boyfriend's actually great, and we love him now because he's just a big, dumb puppy. Like, no, he's like gaslighting everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that's making fun of people? Get real! Oh, I thought that was making conversation. Shut up!
The first one, as corny as it is, I think the simplicity is the best part. How it's literally just a leeway to these bits with the sisters and with the kids. I think the second one has an issue that I personally have with a lot of modern day films where there's so much dialogue and everyone's talking too much. Like, in between bits, we need little snips, we need little quips. And it's like...
I'm shocked.
I'm saying it.
You think people talk too much?
I think people talk way too
Wow.
much. Way too much. There's so much like why are we establishing it this much? Like, God, we understand, we get it. Let's just get to the point that we're here for, which is the funny Sanderson sisters bits, which I think one does better at getting to those.
Too much connective tissue.
I think so, yeah.
It's time to reveal if we think they honk or not.
Okay. Yeah. So, are we doing both?
For my money, one does not honk.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
And two
No, wait, no.
does
honk.
No,
I think...
Two honks.
No, okay, wait. No. I think one of them does honk, and it's one. And I think two does not
I agree,
honk.
one of them does honk. One is two.
No.
Two honks.
Two does not honk. Two's real bad. Two is like the definition.
They're both bad.
Okay, yes. Okay,
They're both bad movies.
No one's saying that.
And I enjoyed two better because of
absurd.
Sam Richardson.
Because of one person?
Yes.
You're gonna pick Sam Richardson over like
An entire other movie.
An
Yes.
entire film that's like filled with
He's
like
in
all
it
this
a
charm.
lot. He's in it a lot. He kills it. He makes me laugh. I'd rather watch him. Also, the lady from Ted Lasso's in it, and she's real hot.
Yeah, she is.
As like the mother witch. I was like, So for those two people, for those two reasons, I would rather watch 2. They're both terrible movies.
I would never watch 2 again. I would never watch 2
I
again.
would.
I would watch 1.
No.
I would watch 1 again in a heartbeat.
Don't need to ever watch 1 again.
1 has like...
Watched it for this. Don't need to ever see it again.
1 has this charm. It's got that spirit. The colors. The characters are so fun. And there's like little like great scenes. There's not everyone talking every 5 minutes and added in their little quips, their little Marvel quips.
Oh my God, the Marvel quips.
The Marvel quips.
I understand.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
You've got a one-liner to leave every room.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. It's like, why can't we just leave? It's got this air of like modern cinema.
I love it.
And not in like the good way.
Yeah, but 1 has the air of lazy, like, bad plot devices.
Fair.
And I hate that.
It's fair. They both have their flaws. I think that you're wrong, like, just completely. And it's just so much more entertaining.
No, 2 is more entertaining.
No, it's not.
2 honks.
2 does not honk.
1 does not honk.
1 honks.
No,
2 does not
1
honk.
does not honk. 2 honks.
No, 2 does not
2 honks.
No, that's not
Honk,
true.
honk.
No,
2
no,
honks. 2
two-
honks.
no, 1 honk, honk.
2 honk, honk, honk. Stupid I am.
This film is so
No,
horny.
do you know how stupid I am?
How stupid are you?
I looked up, you said something about Sarah Sanderson being so hot, and I was like, I always thought Sarah Jessica Parker played that lady. Who is Sarah Sanderson? Like an idiot.
I thought you were watching the movie.
I was.
You just had to know.